Hey friends! Welcome back to Wealth for You, where we make money simple and financial freedom achievable. Today we're about to settle one of the biggest money myths in Singapore. Ham versus glam. Nope, not Korean BBQ. We're talking about hold assets modestly versus go glam and broke, especially when it comes to buying private condominiums in Singapore. Because if you're thinking of buying a condo as your golden ticket to getting rich, stop right there. This video could save your wallet, your future, and your sanity. And trust me, you'll want to stay till the end, because I'm breaking down real numbers, real risks, and showing you a smarter path to wealth that most agents won't tell you about. So hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth for You, and let's dive into why glam might cost you your financial freedom, while ham could quietly help you get rich. Let's go. Part 1. The glamour of condos in Singapore. Let's be honest. In Singapore, buying a condo is like unlocking a prestige badge. You tell your relatives at Chinese New Year, "Oh, we just bought a unit at Treasure at Tampines." And suddenly all the aunties' eyes light up. "Wah, you upgraded ah." You're instantly labeled atas, fancy, successful. For decades, buying a condo was seen as the ultimate financial goal. Why? Because in the 90s and early 2000s, property values doubled in a few years, and we had super low interest rates from 2009 all the way to 2022. Real estate agents called it asset progression. You start with an HDB, then flip your way to a shiny condo and retire rich. Part 2. What changed? Spoiler: everything. But here's the thing. This isn't 2012 anymore. It's 2025, and the whole game has changed. Back then, interest rates were dirt cheap. Now, they've shot up. Mortgage repayments are no joke. Every month feels like a leg cramp. And condo prices? Higher than ever. But here's the kicker. Rental yields haven't kept up. In fact, they're struggling to even cover the loan. Let me walk you through a real-world example. Imagine you buy a condo for $2.5 million. You rent it out at $6,400 a month. Great? Not so fast. You're also paying $925 in condo maintenance fees, and your mortgage is around $6,300 monthly. That's a loss of over $800 every month. And that's before factoring in taxes, insurance, repair costs, or a vacant month with zero rent. And yet, people are still buying, holding out hope that prices will magically go up. But let's be real. That's not investing. That's just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. What used to be called asset progression has now quietly turned into something more dangerous: debt progression. Part 3. Introducing the ham movement. So what's the alternative? If chasing condos has turned into a financial minefield, where do we go from here? That's where the ham movement comes in. Hold assets modestly. Now, it might not sound glamorous, but that's the point. Instead of stretching yourself thin with million-dollar mortgages and hoping your tenant doesn't ghost you, ham is about keeping things simple. It's about living well within your means. Yes, even staying in a comfortable HDB flat, and putting your money where it actually grows. You take the money you save from not going glam, and you invest it in things that quietly do the heavy lifting for you. Reliable dividend-paying bank stocks, solid, income-generating REITs, and broad market index funds like the S&P 500. These assets don't need fancy marketing brochures or showroom tours. They just show up month after month, delivering passive income, no tenants, no leaky air cons, no stress. That's the power of going ham. Not flashy, but incredibly effective. Part 4. Why ham beats glam for Singaporeans. Let's take a moment and really think about it. When you go ham, hold assets modestly. Your housing costs stay low. You're not chained to a massive loan. You've got more breathing room, more flexibility, and more options. Instead of sending thousands every month to the bank, you're collecting passive income from your investments, whether it's from REITs, bank stocks, or index funds. You're not worrying about market downturns or empty units. You're watching dividends hit your account while sipping kopi at home. Now compare that to going glam. You've got the condo, sure. Prestige, confirm plus chop. But you're also stuck with a 30-year mortgage, monthly payments that keep you up at night, and a constant pressure to look rich, even if you're struggling inside. And here's the uncomfortable question. Is your house retiring richer than you are? Because if you're sinking all your income into a condo, hoping it'll make you wealthy someday, while your bank account stays dry, then maybe, just maybe, it's time to rethink what wealth really means. Part 5. The truth behind condo price rebounds after 2020. Now, some of you might be thinking, but didn't condo prices go up after COVID? Look at all those people who made money. And you're right, prices did rebound, fast. But let's be clear about why that happened. It wasn't because condos suddenly became magical money machines again. It was because of a temporary supply crunch. Between 2013 and 2020, projects like Livia and La Casa barely moved. We're talking nearly a decade of flat prices, even when interest rates were rock bottom. So yes, prices jumped after 2020, but it was a catch-up, not a guarantee of future performance. So before you jump in thinking history will repeat itself, ask yourself this: are you buying into solid data or just buying into the FOMO? Part 6. Why BTOs make more sense. Now, let's talk about what actually makes sense, especially if you're a young couple just starting out. You don't need a flashy $3 million condo in the core central region. What you really want? A solid foundation. And that foundation could be a 4-room HDB BTO. Why? Because it's subsidized, it's affordable, and yes, it still comes with strong resale potential. After you hit the 5-year minimum occupation period, you've got options. You can sell it, rent it out, or continue staying comfortably while putting the money you didn't spend on a condo into REITs, dividend stocks, or index funds. And that, my friend, is how you quietly build wealth, without the debt, without the stress, and without the need to look rich for anyone else. Final thoughts. The real flex is financial freedom. Here's the truth, friends. Chasing glam is expensive. It looks good on Instagram. It might impress the relatives for a while. But behind the scenes, it often comes with stress, sleepless nights, and years of financial strain. But building real wealth? It doesn't have to come with a heavy mortgage or a luxury address. You don't need a condo to be successful. What you really need is cash flow, peace of mind, and the freedom to choose. Whether that means switching careers, taking a sabbatical, or spending more time with the people you love. That's why the HAM movement exists. Don't glam up your liabilities just to keep up appearances. Start stacking up assets that quietly work for you, month after month, year after year. Because if you HAM now, live modestly, and invest wisely, you won't just survive, you'll thrive later. And that's the real flex freedom. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button to feed the YouTube algorithm gods and help more people find this content. Don't forget to subscribe to Wealth for You for more real talk on money, investing, and building financial freedom right here in Singapore. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a new video when it drops. Drop a comment below. Would you still buy a condo in 2025? Or are you going full ham like the rest of us? Until next time, keep compounding and keep it real.